75-minute arrival window. Plus, with our MyTech app, you get your driver's picture and can track their location on the map to see when they'll arrive. To learn more, call 1-844-CALL-DISH. We'd love to hear from you.
Still crazy to be 87 degrees in February.
Restrictions apply. Call for more details.
2 o'clock.
Eric, you're clear to go high. Copy? Copy that. Say, did you know that the optimum cooking temperature for Smithfield pork is 145 degrees? Stay focused, Eric. And did you know that flavor hails from Smithfield is not just a clever tagline, but a way of life for a company with 79 years of dedication to making handcrafted, quality products for folks like you and me? Copy that, Eric. Now go high. This race is yours to win. Everyone's a winner when you cook with Smithfield.
Hey, race fans, this is Kevin Harvick. Back at the things short.
All the biggest names.
Kirkwood.
Damn.
Man, this is Bill Elliott.
In and around the world of NASCAR.
Serious XM NASCAR Radio Channel 90.
Huh.
The show that started it all. Sirius XM Speedway. Strap in for 4 hours of high-octane NASCAR talk.
I think it's reasonable to expect.
And breaking news as it happens.
Everybody on board.
Sirius XM Speedway.
Happy to have you with us.
Let's move around the Speedway and bring in some voices who'll cover the action for us. Over in turns 1 and 2 from Barry, Vermont is Dave Moody.
25.5 miles an hour.
Live from the World Center of Racing. Daytona International Speedway, Daytona Beach, Florida. This is your Thursday, February 23rd, 2017 edition of Sirius XM Speedway. Hi, everybody. Dave Moody, your humble host. Happy to have you along with us as we talk NASCAR for the next 3 hours here on Sirius XM NASCAR Radio Channel 90. Back home in the Sirius XM Beltway Bureau Studios in Washington, D.C. Chris Turloff, Janelle Ferrone. What's up, boys? How are you?
Hi, Dave. How are you doing?
A little damper than ideal.
Yeah, a little wet out there.
A lot damper than ideal, quite honestly. It's rained all day yesterday. I can't tell you that it's rained all day today. We've had some lovely interludes today. The last lovely interlude we had was about long enough to get this racetrack 99.9% dry. And then over the course of about the next 15 minutes, it just rained sideways and put us right back to ground zero again. So it's been an entertaining and unpredictable day weather-wise here at the DIS.
Do you think it's foreboding at all that we might have another race be pushed back due to weather, and the season hasn't even started yet? We've already done it once with the Clash.
Like, yeah, we're looking at 0 for 2. Yeah, we're looking at 0 for 2 at this point, but I don't think it's going to happen that way. All of the local weather prognosticators say that this is going to blow out of here sometime this afternoon. Somewhere between, depending on the guess, it's between 2 and 6. Race broadcast time is 6 Eastern. Green flag will go in the air at about 7:20 Eastern time. I am highly confident. Of course, I've said this before and been completely wrong, but I'm highly confident that we're going to get the Can-Am duel in tonight.
I hope so.
Yeah, me too.
Even if it ends at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Remember that one day.
That was nuts. 6 days. I've been in town for 6 days. I'm ready to do some racing.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Holy cow.
Crank it up, rock and roll, let's go. So we've got the truck series guys are in. Their garage is open. They've already lost to practice. They were supposed to have 2 today. They're still going to try and get 1 in as soon as the track dries. Opening round practice for the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series is going to be priority 1 of the day. Tomorrow, the NASCAR Xfinity Series is slated to get on the track with practices at noon and 2 p.m. Eastern time, followed by the truck race tomorrow night. So, Mother Nature is, and we'd like to get a cup practice in there at some point too. So, Mother Nature is kind of compressing things at this point.
It's unacceptable.
Well, yes.
We need to put a roof on that track, Dave.
Sure, we'll put a roof on it. I'll say the same thing to you that I say to our callers on a regular basis. I understand you've outlined the issue. Now give us a solution. And I don't think a roof
at Daytona.
Sure. What
I
could
think that
possibly
makes
go wrong?
great sense.
Yes. 198 miles an hour on wet roads.
Yeah, there we go. What could go wrong?
It's going to be great. Happened once, hasn't it?
It goes to
over at Xfinity.
That's
Yeah.
it. So it's been basically
This is
all
cool
day today.
seeing that.
It's been a good footwork day. It's been a good prep work kind of a Thursday. And I'm in the anchor booth for tomorrow night's Truck Series race, so, I still have a little bit of work left to do there. I've got that all buttoned up, good to go, ready to launch. But I still would have rather been outside.
Do you have like flashcards with like each truck paint scheme?
No.
Hayden sits there and like flashes in front of you, and you have to recite them.
That's Jerry.
And you get like little treats if you get it right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, they give me a little kibble. I've done a couple of runs today through the truck garage, and that's basically what you do. You grab the roster, you go to the truck garage, and you walk back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and you run names, numbers, sponsors, manufacturers, hometowns.
Sounds exhausting.
It's not exhausting. It's a tad tedious, especially in the truck garage. Hey, here's your Sirius XM Speedway statistic of the day. The stat of the day here for the day. All right.
Little nugget.
There are a grand total of three drivers in the truck garage that are back with the same race team
90 degrees!
and crew chief that they were with a year ago.
Well, kiss my ass.
That's crazy.
Did you wipe?
Just say that, yeah. Everybody's got a new truck. Everybody's got a new number. Everybody's got a new sponsor.
90 degrees
Everybody's
in
got a new driver. Everybody's got a new crew chief. It's like we took the entire NASCAR Camping World, and we took all of the men and women who work in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. We shoved them all into Chocolate Myers bingo bowl machine and just pulled them out at random and decided to do them.
That sounds like a good time.
Damn, there's another one too.
No,
You got them down.
It was like another Z-Train.
I will by the time I need to tomorrow. Pretty close. I need about one more run, maybe two.
What if they change before then?
Right here at the refinery.
They're not allowed to do that. They're not allowed to do that.
That's why it's hotter.
They're committed.
Shit.
Jet fuel.
Awesome.
Yeah, all for the
awesome.
military base in
It had
Altus
nothing to do with the fact that they were lovely enough to give me an
and a
award,
few other
but
places.
Just seeing people that I don't get to see any other day of the year. I was sitting here in the MRN trailer yesterday, and my old friend Jack Root walks in. Our good friend from the channel and from Sirius XM walks in. Hey Jackie, how you doing? I'm all right. Shot the bull for a while. So what are you doing tonight?
You had a good rain delay.
I said, well, you stole that Living Legends deal. You know about half the house. Well, I'd go, but I don't have a ticket. Well, I have a ticket.
Man, that thing's
I'll give you a
moving.
ticket.
Oh, yeah.
Is Jack your +1?
Jack, what? I don't like
I caught up to almost the front. It's 3 inches.
Yeah.
But he went last night. He had a wonderful time. It's just, I told you last week about how a year ago I sat at the same
And we'll
table
probably have to
as
wait a little
Lightning
bit.
Efton, Juanita Lightning Efton, who has basically run the ticket office at Daytona International Speedway since the day they built the track. She's 98 years old now.
Dang.
And listens to the show
91.
regularly. Hello, Lightning. Listens to the show regularly.
In the middle of
Enjoys
freaking
it.
February. What the hell?
Bizarre, mind-boggling to me.
Yeah, mowing season started.
But
I'm
we're
sure.
about halfway through the
Shit.
year last night, and I hadn't seen Lightning yet.
Good thing it's not the middle of June or July. Holy shit, I'd be miserable.
They'll be so humid then.
I have enough trouble during the summer with this damn heat.
My mama tonight, she's gonna cry. And I put my fork down, and I stood up, and I left my dinner, and I walked across the room, and I went over, and I gave Lightning a big old hug, and said, "Still the prettiest girl in the room."
What? But I haven't ate there
It's so
yet.
cool to see people. I did
Really
when they
can't
gave me my award. The last thing I said during my comments on the microphone was, even before you presented me with this lovely award, it was a great night because I proposed to Lightning earlier tonight. She turned me down. I'll try again next year. She'll be 99. I'll give it another shot. We'll see what happens.
No offense to you.
Of course. But it's nice. Well,
She's got options.
she can do better.
She can.
She's Lightning. And I've told the story here before that everyone calls her Lightning. That nickname was bestowed upon her by her late husband, Joe Efton, who called her
least we
Lightning
missed
because
this in
he
Davis.
was never sure what she was going
Oh my gosh, that was a traffic nightmare.
She's,
Nothing compared to that time I got stuck with the damn fuel pump that went out on me.
Oh, God.
I was gonna say
Traffic
she's
was
got
backed up
energy for
to
a
the
19-year-old.
interstate.
She's got energy for a 28-year-old. So So
It
it's
was
just,
just because of a train and the interstate being shut down.
190. So it was great fun, and they were very gracious in these